Go, Townie, go! Go, Townie, go! Go, Townie, go! Go, Townie, go! This is the most important thing on your bicycle. It's a horn. Everybody should have a horn when they ride a bicycle. I've already encountered 2 situations in my neighborhood. I only ride in my neighborhood. Do not go on the roads with it. A little girl is walking down for elementary school, walking on the sidewalk. I'm riding in the street. She decides that she's going to make a left turn without looking. Almost comes on top of me. If I had not awakened her with a horn, she would have made me crash, and I would have crashed her, of course. It can be dangerous using a horn. Don't be afraid to use a horn, but always have a horn. Another car pulling out my subdivision wanted to pull out on me. I gave him a honk with a horn. And he saw me then, otherwise he didn't see me. So you have to be careful. When I was in Korea, United Nations Military Police, I drove 50,000 miles in Korea, I had 2 safety driving awards. They had oxen in the street, children in the street coming home from school. Everybody lived in the street. And I had to drive in that country for 1 year, 50,000 miles. Came close to many accidents, but somehow avoided the accidents. Got 2 safety driving awards from it. But guess what? I use the horn more than I use the accelerator on the car. Non-stop blowing of the horn to wake people up. Today people are just half asleep. I am amazed they're half asleep when they drive. I've almost been hit dozens and dozens of times here in Atlanta, Georgia. And I did get hit one time from behind at 75 miles an hour. Couldn't work for a year and a half. Almost killed me. Driver's not watching where he's going. So use the horn on a bicycle. All these different people showing reviews of Townies on the YouTube. No one has a horn. I'm pretty amazed. They will encounter something where they will need a horn. Use a blooming horn, that's all. Safe, you always want to yield. Always want to yield to people. Motorcycles, if you're driving a car, motorcycle, bicycle, anything, even a blooming scooter, you want to yield to everyone to be safe, so you can keep yourself safe. And that's the best advice I can give you. Always yield. I rode in Europe, and Europe was a fiasco. You had to have an international driver's license in Europe. You had to speak on the driver's test. You had to speak French and German to even pass the test. And of course, that international driver's license allowed me to drive in all 5 countries that I patrolled. And it was hard. You had to speak a little bit of German, a little bit of French to pass this test, as well as English, of course. And then you had to have good driving skills. I just happened to have a racing background, so I was not afraid of driving fast. I had police chases at over 100 miles an hour. I've driven Massachusetts State Police. I've driven 3 police cars, testing them out, brand new cars, see what they would do. 3 different police cars with Shelby 500 engines, and they would do 200 miles an hour. They would fly. Similar to my Hayabusa, would do 200 miles an hour, 0 to 100 in less than 4 seconds. Just absolutely fast. You have to be able to control this. You have to be a professional. But we're riding bicycles now. This is the bicycle safety issue. Look for everybody out there. Always yield to everybody. And don't be afraid to honk the horn. I've investigated many serious accidents in Europe. And the people simply are not careful. They're not looking where they're going. They're not yielding. And you can get yourself in a lot of trouble. For safety, I ride around the neighborhood. I do not ride on roads. You cannot trust people with cars on the road and a bicycle. It's just too dangerous. So I prefer to ride in the neighborhood where it's safer, have a lot of fun riding. My Hayabusa, I ride pretty much in the neighborhoods and some streets, but I don't really mix up with cars anymore. The people just don't pay attention anymore. Okay, that's the safety issue on riding bicycles. And this is my wonderful Townie Go bicycle. Remember, always use that horn, and don't be afraid to use it. Keep your eyes open, and the best riding to you. We love this Townie. It's a nice one. You have pedal assist, or you can actually pedal it, either or. And the pedal assist, you can just pedal along with very little effort. It's a whole lot of fun. Wish everybody was riding Townies and any other e-bike, e-assist bike. Wish them luck riding, and hey, stay safe. See you guys in the next film.